Hey everyone, we all think we know what getting older looks like. But what if I told you the biggest, most important signs of aging are the ones you can't even see? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the hidden driver of aging that quietly affects everything, from your energy levels to your metabolism.
Just think about that for a second. We're so focused on what we see in the mirror, right? But the changes that actually impact our quality of life, how we feel every single day, well, they're happening under the surface. It's this quiet, sneaky process that most of us don't even notice until it's already calling the shots.
So, on one hand, you've got the stuff we see, the wrinkles, the gray hair, we're all familiar with that. But on the other hand, you have what we feel, feeling weaker, being more tired, dealing with a metabolism that feels like it just gave up. And let's be honest, it's that feeling, not our reflection, that truly defines how we experience getting old. So, what is this invisible force I'm talking about? Well, it's a quiet decline happening deep inside our bodies. And believe it or not, it has a name. And this is where our story really gets interesting. The official term is sarcopenia. Fancy word, but all it really means is the slow, steady, age-related loss of your muscle mass, and this is the really crucial part, your muscle strength. It's not like you wake up one day and it's just gone. It's more like a gradual fading that happens over decades. And here's the really wild part. Look how early this whole thing starts. According to some serious research, like in the journal The Lancet, this process can kick off as early as your 30s. Then, after 50, it really starts to pick up speed. And by your 70s, if you haven't done anything about it, you can really start to feel it getting in the way of your daily life. Okay, so let's get into it. Why is losing a little muscle such a huge deal? Well, because muscle isn't just for showing off or lifting heavy things. It is the literal engine of your body. And when that engine starts to sputter, it creates this massive ripple effect that touches everything. Okay, first big ripple, your metabolism. Muscle is one of the biggest calorie-burning tissues you have. So more muscle mass means your body is just torching more calories, even when you're just chilling on the couch. Less muscle, that furnace gets turned way, way down. This quote just nails it. So many people wonder, why am I gaining weight? I haven't changed how I eat. And this is the answer. It's not about you eating more. It's that your body's engine is running on low, burning way less fuel all day long. And the effects, they don't stop there, not by a long shot. Beyond your metabolism, muscle plays this huge role in managing your blood sugar. Research from places like Diabetes Care has found this incredibly strong link between having less muscle and a higher risk for type 2 diabetes. Think of your muscles as sponges for blood sugar. If you have fewer, smaller sponges, all that sugar has nowhere to go. And from there, it really becomes a domino effect. Weaker muscles mean less support for your skeleton, which puts a ton more stress on your joints, your knees, your back, your hips. It messes with your balance, which means a higher risk of falls. And it's why things that used to be easy, like carrying in the groceries, can suddenly feel, well, exhausting. Now, here's a connection that might just blow your mind. Your brain. Get this. When you use your muscles, they release these amazing chemical messengers called myokines. You can think of them as little hope molecules. Research from Frontiers in Physiology shows that these signals travel all the way up to your brain, supporting your memory, your cognitive function, and even your mood. So yeah, strong muscles literally help you build a stronger, happier brain. Okay, I know, after hearing all that, it might sound a little bleak. But this is the most important part of this whole explainer. This decline is absolutely not inevitable. You can 100% fight back. So first, it helps to know what pours fuel on the fire. Not moving enough is, no surprise, the biggest culprit. Right behind that is poor nutrition, especially not getting enough protein. And then you've got things like chronic stress, not sleeping well, and even those extreme, super low-calorie diets. They all make it worse. So what's the game plan? How do we fight back? Well, the core strategy is actually incredibly simple. It all boils down to two main things: smart exercise, we're talking resistance training, and key nutrition, which means making sure you're getting enough protein. That's it. And you don't have to live in the gym to make a difference, not at all. A huge review in the journal Sports Medicine found that just 2 to 3 sessions of resistance training a week is enough to make a massive difference in your strength and mobility. Consistency is so much more important than intensity. Now, here's a nutrition fact that trips a lot of people up. We kind of think that as we get older, our needs decrease, right? We need less. But when it comes to protein, it's actually the opposite.
Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that older adults often need more protein than younger people, just to hang on to the muscle they already have. So, let's bring this all home. It's really time to shift our whole perspective on what aging is. It's not about just passively accepting that you're going to decline. It's about actively building and protecting your strength for the person you want to be in the future. I want to leave you with this one powerful idea. Just let it sink in for a minute. Getting older is going to happen. It's a fact of life. But feeling weak, feeling frail, that does not have to be part of the deal. We have so much more control than we've been led to believe. So the real question now is, what are you going to do with this information? What's one small thing you can do today, not tomorrow, but right now, today, to start protecting that vital engine inside your body? Because your strongest, most vibrant future self is just waiting for you to start.